All right, guys, so I'm out here with the Prime Inline 5. We're over here at Dad's. We are going to do some broadhead testing. So I'm at 20 yard right now, but let me run this down for you. So you know that I have 4-fletched 350 spine zombie slayers. I'm running 125 grain G5 Montec broadhead. And I'm gonna be shooting this thing with the quiver on. I know some people freak out about that, but if you're in a hunting situation, you might not have time to take it off. So we're gonna do it like this, and we're gonna see how it does. Another test we're gonna do today too is I want to shoot with the hinge and the index release and see if there's any changes in the point of impact. There shouldn't be, as long as you're still anchoring the same. But it's just something that I've always wanted to see. And this quiver, it'll hold 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 arrows, but I just like slid one in between one of the cracks to make it hold 6. But all right, and some people are wondering what side I'm using. It's the Trophy Ridge Trio. The bottom pin is the Rover pin, so I've got 20, 30, 40. That's a Rover. And really, I'm getting the last bit. I've got a long week this week. I'm getting the last little bit of practice I can in before the Bow Hunter Jamboree next week at Kiwi Bowman, or this weekend coming up. So if you're local, hit me up. Let's all shoot. Let's get together and shoot. It's going to be fun. I'm going to be taking this bow. I'm going to be shooting this setup, of course, not the broadheads, but the other arrows. But this will be the bow that I take to the woods. So, and probably with this release, the hinge, because I was shooting with the index just a little bit, and I felt weird shooting the index. I'm so used to shooting the hinge, but let's just see what this thing works. Aims out on this deer, where she lands. Oh, whoa! Boy, that thing flew good. Jesus. Let's shoot a regular arrow and see. Ooh, so that one shot could have just been me, because it did shoot just a little bit to the left. But that's at 20 yards. That's still fine. Let's shoot another broadhead down there. Yeah, this is just one of my old Delta McKenzie targets, so I'm not really worried about it. I mean, I'm not gonna sit here and pound it with broadheads, but we'll see how they're doing. So it's pretty safe to say at 20 yard, this thing is down. I mean it. Let's see if it went through the target. Uh-oh, that's not good. So everything passed all the way through. Gotta get these broadheads out of here. So let me get these pulled, and then we're gonna step back to like 40. All right, so I'm not even lying. My dad will kill me if I shoot broadheads into his Excelsior Bell targets there. So I'm gonna have to shoot at this deer back toward this way to get in a little bit stiffer foam, because these blew right through it and stuck in his target, and he will kick my ass, and I mean that. So let's go back to 40 yard and see how these things fly. Hopefully they don't go cattywampus, but we're gonna see. Guys, if you're new to the channel, or you just come across this video or whatever, make sure to check out the Archery Shack, archeryshack.com shopping store. You can now make purchases and finance bows, all kind of stuff with Affirm and Karna. You just have to download the Affirm app and get yourself pre-approved, and bada boom, bada bang, you have your brand new bow. As long as you don't have like crazy stuff on your credit or whatever. But it doesn't pull credit. But if you have like some funky stuff on there, it'll block you. And it works because that's how I have this set up. Been testing it over a little while. So enough of that. If you don't know, this prime is a 65-pound inline 5. With this air setup, it shoots 295 feet per second through the chronograph, and it does great. These airs are 400 grain exactly, and so far, I'm impressed with the way, you know, at 20 yard at least, the way that the broadheads flew. So we're going to aim about mid body, so about like back of the lungs, because I don't want to blast through that target. And we're going to do some other tests too. We're going to try something. That is amazing. That's crazy. So last year, 2 years ago, no, last year, I had a PSE NTN Evo, and I had to sit there and broadhead tune it. It took forever to get that thing set up shooting right, but this sucker just shoots, I mean, fixed blade broadheads as if just as good as field points. That is the damnedest thing. Oh my God. I mean, I'm serious, guys. I have yet to find another bow that shoots as awesome as this prime. I mean, it just don't miss. And I'm not trying to be cocky. I'm not trying to be like, I don't get paid by prime. I don't shoot for prime. One day I'd like to, but this has been truly like, honestly, it's been the ultimate setup. I've had to do nothing. I mean, I've shot 3D with this thing. I took it to Total Archery Challenge. I've shot field round with it, and now I'm gonna hunt with it. It just, I don't know. It's pretty incredible. So we're gonna try an index release. Now this is probably gonna go a little different, but I'm gonna aim in a little bit different spot. I just wanna see if the elevation stays the same, because truth be told, I would like to shoot one of these, you know, while I'm in a deer stand or whatever. I'd like to be able to shoot an index, not a hinge. But let's see. Let's see here. Ooh, that actually feels good. Oh my God. There ain't no way. I might have flipped that. That might have been me. Let me shoot one more time. Like I said, I'm not used to shooting an index release, so I might actually flick the, I know you got to pull through it like you do a hinge. I think I flipped the trigger on that one. Okay. This one shoots just a little to the left with the index, but that could be me too. So shoot one more broadhead down there with the index and just see if they group a little bit different, which you're gonna have different facial pressures and stuff like that too, so. All right, boys, so this is the hinge group and this is the index group. But look how amazing that both. I mean, this is broadheads and field points. I mean, they're shooting just like they're field, you know, like it's amazing. I'm at a loss for words. So I do know with the index, you know, you're going to have different facial pressure. So if I did want to shoot the index, I could just split this difference, and I could probably make both releases shoot the exact same. But at 40 yard, I mean, there's only about a 4-inch left to right movement. But I'm more of a hinge shooter, so I want to set it up on the hinge right now. But that is sweet. Let's go back to 60. Let's just do it. All in all, boys, I'm very impressed. These two arrows are right in this vicinity here. I pulled them out before I could record it because I was up here looking for an arrow. Somehow I missed the deer a minute ago at 60 yards. I was looking at the wrong. This deer is solid black, so when you're back there in the shade, it can play some tricks on you. And I aimed at the shadow, and it wasn't the deer. So I'm gonna look for this arrow. Y'all have a good one. We'll see you next time.